Now to your community focus. We want to talk a lot of things happening in our capital city, and here to talk with me about it is Mayor Jorge Elorza. Thank you so much for being here with us at 4.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so let's kick things off with the latest news. Yesterday, there was body cam footage released from the Providence Police of that fateful day on Denison Street. You know, back when this happened, you were saying just how much of a miracle it was that no officers got hurt. Yeah. After watching that video, what's your reaction?
I mean, it's a bit of a miracle that no one on our side was hit and injured, and I believe the gentleman also wasn't hit. Seems like he took his own life, but it's just a reminder of how dangerous this work is, and it's a credit to our police department. You know, you prep for this, you game plan for it, and then when it happens, you revert back to your training. So just really proud that our team was able to pull that off successfully and avoid getting themselves or other people injured. Unfortunately, the gentleman took his life, but I thank God that nobody else was seriously injured, because it could have easily been many people hurt.
Absolutely. That's something you were saying back then in February as well. So let's switch gears and also talk about what happened over the weekend at the State House, where an off-duty officer, John Lugo, was seen on video assaulting Jennifer Roque. At that time was his Democratic rival in the state Senate race. He's since dropped out. Now the Providence Police is recommending that he be terminated. Of course, that has to go through Leah Board process, but is that the right course of action, you think?
Absolutely. What he did is just absolutely unjustifiable, unacceptable, and it's the right decision. So leaving that aside for a second, we're also living in a moment where political violence is becoming more and more common. I remember years ago when people would come up with this really inflamed rhetoric, thinking, you need to be careful. People are going to die. People are going to get hurt. But it's already happened. It's happened multiple times. And what's disturbing, aside from it being one of our police officers, but it's also disturbing that we're experiencing the same political violence and the polarization that we're seeing throughout the country right now. So it's just a really challenging time for our society, and something has to give and something has to change. We can't keep going further and further down this path. We need to figure out what it is that we have in common, set ourselves to work together to make that happen, and come to appreciate and realize once again that we have so much more in common than what separates us. But unfortunately, we seem to focus more on what divides us.
Absolutely. Interesting perspective to hear you say that. So moving to another topic that we want to discuss here at 4 is earlier this week, the Charter Commission, they presented a proposal to have a fully elected school board. Right now, those positions are appointed by the mayor. Some parents were talking about this is a way for their voices to be heard, and then that board would consist of 10 elected officials from different regions in Providence. What is your reaction to that?
So my first reaction is that I think that not only folks who recommend it, and also parents that are asking for it, I share their frustration that our schools are just not making the grade and they're not getting any better. So believe me, as a parent with a child about to enter school age, I have that same frustration and this desire that something big needs to be done. So we're there 100%. I do, however, completely disagree that this is the solution. And just look at school boards throughout the country right now. There's ample evidence that shows that elected school boards aren't any better. And I mean, realistically, is there anyone out there who really thinks that more politics into public schools is the answer? I don't think so. What
would be your solution?
Well, the first thing was bringing in the state so they can tear up and rewrite the contract. Unfortunately, when the new governor came in, we let that opportunity slip by. And so here we are. I think that we still need some kind of radical transformation. Nipping around the edges isn't going to get it done. And something that we need to just take more seriously is, for a long time, we've been asking ourselves, what do we need to do to fix our public schools? Frankly, more and more we have to have the conversation, what realistic, at-scale alternatives to the traditional public schools are out there. I've been on the inside and I've learned a lot over the years. How long are we going to try to fix what just seems to be unfixable?
Okay. Thanks for your perspective on that. And switching to better news, it is July 4th weekend. There's a big celebration happening Sunday at India Point Park with the fireworks celebration and that. Just talk to us about that.
So I invite the entire community, come down on July 3rd, so it's going to be on the Sunday. We're going to have our big fireworks and celebration that we typically have. It's been a long time. It's been 3 years since we were able to come together. We've had really successful events with thousands of people. PVD Fest, we had Pride Fest, we had Pride, and we're taking all the precautions, but we invite everyone out there. Please come out and be part of our community once again. It'll be a great show.
And of course, it's the summertime as well, and that means summer youth opportunities. Can you just really quickly tell us about that?
Absolutely. Eat, Play, Learn. Every child in the city can get a free meal. That begins on Monday. There are 30 sites throughout the city. We have summer jobs and summer camps, $5 summer camps for all of our families. And we have summer learning opportunities as well, completely free, 1,000 kids. It's not just kids that remedial and need to make up a class. This is kids who want enrichment and want to get ahead. So we're offering all of those. They're either free or very low cost. If you have any interest, go to eatplaylearnpvd.com for all the information.
All right, Mayor, a lot we threw at you today. Thank you so much for joining us here at 4.
And just say hi to Kim.
Hey, Kim, that's for you. Brian, I'll send it back over to you.